Well, hello, I'm Metagross Freak. This is Shadow. Good cat. Today, we are going to look at some more FNAF stuff. I know you guys all like FNAF. I have here from Toys R Us a Mangle Constructible and 3 of these backpack clip hangers in hopes of getting the Mangle one. Let me show you just exactly what that looks like right there. I'm hoping to get Mangle. Springtrap, Puppet, Bonnie and Chica would also be pretty great. There's also 2 versions of Springtrap as well as Foxy. Basically, as long as it isn't Balloon Boy or Freddy. Alright, so here we have the Five Nights at Freddy's backpack hangers. And lo and behold, first one we get is Nightmare Freddy. So I'm not a big fan of Freddy, but look, if you look on his tummy, his little tum-tum, he's got the Fredlings. Got the red eyes. The Fredlings, honestly, are pretty cool. I didn't notice that in the picture. Yeah, they're hard to see in the little drawing, so that's kind of cool. I would not have bought that online, like, separately, but yeah, that's kind of cool. These, by the way, I believe were $6 at my local Toys R Us. Whether or not it's worth it, I don't know. Next one up is, one of the 2 Springtraps. They have Springtrap and Golden Bonnie, and this one is Springtrap. You can see it's got those eyes that are just kind of like glazed over. He's got the exposed feet. And it kind of got an arm that's slumping over. That's really cool. Alright, final one is another Springtrap Golden Bonnie. That's disappointing. Okay, well, you know what? That's perfectly fine, even though we didn't get FNAFy related one. That's perfectly fine, because now we have the Buildable. This was available for $3.50 at my local Toys R Us, and it's supposed to be the 8-bit model of Mangle. I believe it appears in FNAF 3 or 4. FNAF 3. As you can see, you've got Foxy, Foxy Go Go Go. You have the Puppet, Purple Guy, Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica, each with a cupcake. And they all come with extra parts, so you can build Golden Freddy. You know a video is going to be really intense, so I need to break out the scissors. Interestingly, it doesn't say how many pieces it contains. Oh wow, okay, this is interesting. So, yeah, I haven't bought one of these before, so this is kind of interesting. I'm seeing this for the first time. We've got everything in this little package. Some of it's actually already assembled. That's interesting. Got little pictures of all the different little models, and there's the picture of Golden Freddy, what it's supposed to look like. Oh wow, regardless of which figure you have, it has instructions for all of them, so I guess if you had Lego pieces in the color of your choosing, you could you can just build whatever ones from these models. That's kind of neat. I like that. I might try to build something on my own then. And then apparently they just all come with the same stands, which is really weird because they're all like 8-bit, so they're all flat, and yet for some reason that's the stand. I don't really know why it's like that, but I guess you can kind of build scenes. Some of these things are already assembled. That's kind of funny. Just a couple of these pieces are just come pre-assembled. They do come apart, but they just come pre-assembled. So maybe they like assemble them first to make sure they have all the right pieces, and then they put them in the bags. I'll be right back. Yeah, you know, for a simple model, that actually took me a lot longer to put together than I thought it would. And that's mostly because the pieces don't really match up with the instructions. For example, On here, it shows that the second mangle head is supposed to be like 2 blocks, and there's a flat piece on top. But in the actual pieces, the part that has the eye is a flat top. There isn't like little bumps on it, or like you can see here on the head, the head piece isn't just one solid block, right? It's kind of like got like a little nodule over here. It kind of like steps up, and it's only like 2 plates thick instead of 3, and then it has a little more gray on the neck before the head, and well, here it doesn't do that. I did assemble it correctly. I followed the instructions as closely as possible, and then I made do with what I could do. I'll be honest, this is a very kind of awkward construction, or like the head. The head looks kind of weird because here it's just like the eye and the mouth, right? And over here we've got like a little like snout piece, and like the chin is painted for some reason down here. You can see the chin's painted to like make it look even more 8-bit. Or like on here, the painting you can see down here at the base near where the legs are supposed to be does not match up to what we have here. There's like a black section up on the arch and a little bit here in the front. It's a very, I mean, it's the same basic shape, but it's very weird. Also, I couldn't figure this out because the printed piece doesn't show up, but on the back, there's an extra printed piece that doesn't match any of the printed pieces seen in any other model. I knew based on the design of the print that it's not supposed to be this head, but it doesn't make sense to have this piece showing like that, because it goes the wrong. If it's supposed to be a tail, it's going the wrong way. It's going this way when it should be going that way if it's a tail or something. Also, this piece on top and this piece have like these weird like horizontal bars. They're not like painted, they're actually like in the plastic, which is kind of weird because that means that they used these pieces for other sets to give texture. So I just have those 2 gray pieces with the bars facing backwards, but a very weird figure. I'm glad it was only $350 because it was definitely overpriced even for what I paid. Pretty weird, yeah. So, oh yeah, and there's 3 Golden Freddy pieces. There we have it. We got Mangle, 2 Spring Traps, and a Fruddles. I've been Metagross Freak. Thank you all for watching. See you then.